Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. The polls are closed for Decision 2025, and the counting of votes is underway. Over 80 contested races in 3-county area, Oneida, Herkimer, and Otsego counties. And I want to make note that if you see 0 precincts reporting on any of our screens, those are likely early voting numbers that are still being counted. Tonight, we go through some of the key race results. We want to start in Utica, in the race for Utica City Comptroller. Bill Morehouse not running for re-election. This race was between former Comptroller Republican Michael Seminaro and Democrat and former Common Council member Frank Miola. And at this point, with 94% of the votes reported, precincts, they're saying that Miola has a lead over 53% to 48% over Michael Seminaro. This isn't a final vote by any means. The numbers still coming in. Let's stay in Utica. Common Councilor at large. 3 positions were up for grabs. The incumbents for the 2 positions were Democrat Jack Lemetico and Republican Samantha Colosimo Testa. So, 5 people running for 3 spots. Right now, Heather Wozlewski is in the lead, along with Jack Lemetico and Samantha Colosimo Testa, with 78% of the votes reporting. And we're going to elect 3, the Utica Common Council at large, by the way. And now that's the last. Tomeno Jr. was the last part of that group. Let's stay on the Utica Common Council. We want to move to the 1st Ward now. Democrat Katie Aiello is the incumbent in this race. Republican Ciro Responte, the challenger right now, a commanding lead for Katie Aiello, 217 to 68, 76% of the vote to 24%. In the 2nd Ward, Democrat Robert Burmaster facing a challenge by Republican Michael Levkovitz. And right now, 60-40 with 75% of the votes in. In the 3rd Ward race, Democrat Joe Bitar looking to retain his seat on the council, challenged by Republican Scott Walrath, and with 75% of the vote, believe Joe Bitar, all of the precincts reporting, will retain his seat on the council. In the 4th Ward, incumbent Republican Frank Carcone facing Democrat Hiram Rios. With all the districts reporting, Frank Carcone retains his seat as well. He has over a 192 vote lead. Well, that's Utica's contested races in the city right now. Let's head to New Hartford, where voters there were choosing their next town supervisor. Incumbent Republican Paul Mashoni, challenged by Democrat Jim Mesa, 1st Ward representative since 2022. And right now, with 77% of the precincts reporting, Jim Mesa leading the incumbent Paul Mashoni by about 900 votes, 61% to 39%. Let's switch to Otsego County, the Oneida mayor's race. Current mayor Mark Drenick not running this year, so the race was between Democrat Dan Butterman and Republican Luisa Montanti. And right now, Butterman with a lead, just 13% though of the precincts reporting there. So 60-40 right now. This is very early in this race. Another race we are keeping a close eye on is for New York State Supreme Court Justice 5th District. Voters were instructed to vote for 4 on this long list. And in this list right now, this is very tight all the way down the line. You have Elizabeth Snyder Fortino with 14% of the vote, Candace Randall with 14%, John Dillon 13%, and Gerard Snyder with 12%. They are the top 4 in this list. I think we change it. There's one more board. Yep, here we go. So very tight race all the way along. These are, multiple counties, so we're continuing to bring those vote totals in. We're at about 29% reporting there right now, so we'll keep you posted on that. In Herkimer County, an interesting local proposition. Voters there were asked to decide on a local law to extend the term of office for county legislators from 2 years to 4 years. And right now, no is the answer. 67% and on. For all the local results, just head to our website, WKTV.com. You'll also see them scrolling at the bottom of your screen during our newscast. And WKTV will only be posting, though, remember, the contested races.